and coming up in this episode.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the first episode of the Bio Travel Experience. And as you can see, I'm currently in the airport in Berlin, headed to Terminal 2, and we are on our way to Italy, Rome. And I'm super excited. So I'm just going to bring you through the journey, and hopefully we'll be able to interact with a couple of African students in some of the universities in Italy and get to learn one or two things. So let's come along.
So upon arrival at the Rome airport, the airport is pretty big. We actually had to walk a very long distance to get our luggage. Otherwise, it's nicely structured, very clean. And also, I really liked the details of the sculptures. As you can see here, the sculptures just basically introduce you to the Roman Empire history. And yeah, this was pretty exciting to see. So this is what welcomes you at the Rome airport. So taking a bus ride in Rome is one of the most convenient modes of transportation. Just taking public transport generally, bus, train, and this is the view that you get to have when you're using the bus. So if you want to explore Rome cheaply with a train ticket, so you come here. Turn it to English. Then there's the 24-hour ticket, and then there's the 48-hour ticket. So I've been in Rome for 2 days, so I take the 48-hour ticket, and we need to, and an amount to pay is 25 euro. So you have to pay with your card. So it will blink, ready to come out, and we're supposed to take our tickets. So the ticket is being printed. Printing tickets. And here is our day pass for 48 hours. Hi guys, so we are at the Colosseum, the so famous Colosseum in Italy, and this is just the building itself. Behind me, as you can see, there are a lot of people in the streets. But yeah,
And so the history behind this building, from the research that I did, was this is where the Roman empires used to hold their fights, and they used to have pretty much the slaves also each other as a form of entertainment to the wealthy guys. So if you go into the arena, you'll see the setup um, where the guys used to kill each other, and at some point, I don't know, send in animals or so. And they used to, I think they were called gladiator battles or something. And so that's why, those gladiator sandals are usually very common. So this is where they originated from. I actually have my gladiator sandals. And yeah, so let me just show you through. So this is the building. As you can see, there's a road running, and this is where you take the train. But yeah, this is just one side of the building. It's pretty tall, pretty high. So this structure, as you can see, the building is pretty amazing. For one that was built over 100 years ago, it's still standing strong. So this was actually one of the earliest forms of civilization. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. You can see, guys, this is the famous Colosseum in Rome, Italy. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting building, a very strong structure, and yeah, this is the most famous building that welcomes you to Rome, and we are in Rome, Italy. So this is the streets of the smallest country in the world. It is Vatican City, pretty ancient. We are on our way to the Vatican Museum. Okay, guys, this is the entrance to the Vatican City. Pretty ancient building. So you can hear the church bells ringing. Guys, we are at the Vatican City, and this is the smallest city in the world with a population of, I think, less than 500,000 or so. But yeah, so this is the city. So you can see this is the country Vatican City, and it's headed by the Pope himself of the Catholic Church, and the Pope is the president of the Vatican City, which is the smallest country in the world. And yeah, it operates like a fully functional country with its own flag and rules, and the Pope is the president. Outside the Vatican City, you'll get to see the rosary beads, which are actually blessed by the Pope himself. And yeah, you can take, if you're a Catholic believer, you can buy any of these rosaries, and you are sure that they are blessed. So just outside the Vatican City, you can see some really nice artwork. In this particular case, this head of a man has been created from colored stones, and this other one is through dried leaves and petals of a flower to form like a dove shape, and family of two or so with the church. I presume it's a Catholic church in this case. It's a very beautiful art. And this is art that has been done with brass, dried flowers and petals, leaves of different colors. And this says PAX. PAX, yeah.
So, not so far from the Vatican City is the Castel Sant Angelo, and it's located around 1 to 2 kilometers from the Vatican City. This is the entrance. And basically, the history behind it, it started when it was initially built as a mausoleum to bury the famous Roman Emperor Caesar Augustus and other emperors. And at the top, as you can see, is a marble statue of Archangel Michael, which was as a result of one of the oldest popes, Pope Gregory the Greatest, who had a vision of the angel signifying the great end of a famine. So you can see the compound, which is really well manicured here. And this particular structure was used by the popes to shield themselves from enemies while they were under attack. And the popes could reach this structure through some hidden underground tunnels. And also some sections were used as a prison and eventually for military barracks. So right now it's a military museum, as you can see. And also it stands right next to the Tiber River, which is one of the principal ancient Roman bridges. As you can see, the river and the bridge. And there is the Vatican City entrance. So this is just a drive through the city of Rome by bus. You can see some of the structures are pretty ancient, but very beautiful. So it's a pretty ancient city.